Recovery and expansion, not collapse? This is the question and the battle between bulls and bears. Hi, welcome to the Mad Crypto Club. My name is Marcos and I will show you my reality with no hype, hopium or bias. Bitcoin had a bottom in February, then recovered with a local top in mid-May. That recovery did not have a proper breakout retest and proved to be a bullish fakeout. In early June, it failed to retest the descending trendline and found a lower low in early July. Now, in almost mid-July, seems like Bitcoin break out again the descending trendline, but this time with a proper retest. We can see this on the 3-day chart. Bitcoin is also having bullish divergences on all time frames. In detail, on the daily chart, we can see the previous breakout that formed a bullish fakeout. I marked the highest close of that bullish fakeout at around 82k. My theory says that we'll now have a bearish fakeout and then later we'll recover. Once the market fooled the bulls, we'll turn later to fool the bears. I marked the lowest close of the forming bearish fakeout at around 58k. Then the medium between those values concluded at around 70k. I will use that 70k value as the point of neutrality for Bitcoin. The regime is giving the bearish, bullish or neutral status to Bitcoin. The bullish fakeout had indeed a bullish fakeout regime. The ongoing bearish fakeout is in a bearish regime that seems to have almost identical regime deviation delta. Do you recall the 70k price for the neutrality? At that moment, the regime should reach midline again. That regime flip from bearish to neutral could happen by latest end of July. By mid-late August, I expect Bitcoin to be back to the 80s. Above 82k confirmation, Bitcoin should have months of expansion. My guess is that we'll see 3 to 4 green months until November, setting also a new all-time high. Then we'll have a correction for around 4 to 6 weeks. And finally, followed by the last leg of expansion until around March-April 2027. In March-April, we'll set the cycle top, followed by a sharp correction to the real cycle bottom. My guess is around 300k for the top and 95k for the bottom. The bull run indicator will follow and confirm the price targets. No price or date is fixed, so these are just suppositions. The entire move will be also followed by the USDT dominance. USDT regime and momentum will decrease, as it did in 2021 and 2024. What we had in 2025 was a market manipulation, with Bitcoin at new all-time highs, but with USDT in a bearish regime only. So basically, the latest months of correction was much needed to reset indicators and the regime. USDT dominance and indicators' future behavior are imagined on the chart. Nothing is guaranteed, so this is also a supposition. Why I think Bitcoin will go higher from here? By many reasons, like copper per gold ratio. Please see my previous video for that. By Bitcoin per gold ratio. Please see my early videos for that. But also because looking at the 2 months chart, historically, After every stochastic RSI cross up below 20, Bitcoin had at least 2 green candles. This is like 4 months of pump. So if history will repeat, Bitcoin will pump from August to November. Then we'll have 4 to 6 weeks of correction, followed by the last leg of green candles in Q1 2027. What about altcoin season? That depends on the Bitcoin dominance. Historically, when the orange momentum is crossing down the midline, then it's the time to pay attention to alts. That happened in late June 2026, right when Bitcoin did the last bottom. That should have been the best time to buy alts. When all three indicators will be below the baseline, then the alt season is likely done. Considering how high is the red line, which is the regime, compared with 2021, I expect altcoins to outperform in the upcoming many months. Bitcoin dominance and indicators behavior are imagined on the chart. This is also a supposition, and the final outcome might be different. Basically, I still expect very good times ahead. We just need patience and a desire to take the right profits. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. See you next time. This video is not a financial advice. It's just my view about the market, and I am not a financial advisor. The content is for entertainment only. Investing in crypto is having risks. You should do your own research before any investing.